Hi.
All right, guys, we'll get in here in a second.
we're gonna just do some random stuff in EverQuest II tonight. Maybe join some random groups or some people that, if they're watching, they want to join me, that's fine too. I still need some AAs with Curdy. I still need to get kind of relevant on this expansion. So we'll see what we do. We'll probably just do some marks. I might play cheese balls tonight. I might tank. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can even get a random group. We'll see what happens. So let's get in here soon-ish. All right. Hello, guys. It is me, EpicDose. We're going to get in here. Let's do some stuff.
Hi.
First but not first. Anyway, okay. So, like I said, we still need some AAs. We got what? 13 to get? Not bad. Let's see what people are looking for. Let us yell out and see what happens. I haven't really joined some random groups in a while, but like I said, anybody's welcome to join me. I just don't, yeah, I just didn't have anything planned, so. Let's see. 90 Dirge, that's what I am, right? Okay, 90 Dirge, looking for group. Alright. So, I checked out this Marks gear, and I wasn't very impressed. Like, kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing by all means. Meaning of the word, like, I have some stuff. But
first, let me take a selfie.
Hi.
Hello! Thanks for the raiding party, Esoteric, and hello, Snatch. What's up? Hello, guys. Yeah, we're just playing some EverQuest II, trying to find a random group tonight. But like I said, you guys are welcome to join me if you're in the chat and you want to form a group with me. I'm cool with that too. I am just going to get some AAs probably, and I'm going to check out this gear. Like, I can't decide if some of this stuff is... I am okay. I am okay. It took a decade, maybe even a century, for OBS to stop syncing stuff for me to start streaming. I don't know if this stuff's actually better. It has better primary attributes. Yes. Multi-attack. DPS. I don't see any crit chance on this anyway. But this doesn't have multi-attack. It doesn't take any longer than a generation. So, I had no idea Bungie is leaving Activision, which is amazing. If you're a Halo fan and you liked what they did with Halo, I think getting out from under Activision will probably be the best thing they ever do. Believe it or not, Microsoft Studios or whatever, Microsoft the company, they usually do good by their games. Like, they don't mistreat people like EA and, I mean, they're not the best. They don't treat, I'm really hoping Blizzard does the same. Yeah, see, that's what the thing, like, I didn't even know that was possible. Like, I figured, but they are only the publisher, so, I don't know, like, Blizzard is the big part of Activision. even Call of Duty, like, is made by other developers, so I don't know how much they technically own that property. So it's hard to say. But anyway, let's see. I want to put some of these upgrades while I'm looking for a group. Starting an ER update. Oh, I don't know. I can't even do that. I need to start that. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. Yeah, exactly. They'll make it what it probably should have been. They'll probably... you know, I'm guessing that they'll probably change their microtransaction and their monetary gains setup. They might just start dropping expansions without making people pay for them. Just like, bam, just drop them. And then they might change. That'd be awesome if they do that. I'm so far behind on that. I still don't even have Forsaken. I still ain't even finished the original game, the original DLCs before Forsaken. So I don't even know if I care about that game enough. But if they change it enough, I might. So we're just waiting for a group, guys.
Hi.
Hey, how's your night going? It's not bad, Arctic Flavor. It's been a while, man. What's up? Yeah, it's not too bad. Like I said, I'm kind of excited that Bungie left Activision. I don't know whether it's going to translate. This is where you find out if Bungie was behind the stupid mistakes of Destiny or it was Activision. Chances are it's probably Activision because they're greedy bastards. But Bungie could be just as greedy. It's just a matter of... I bet the reason they're leaving is because they feel like they can turn Destiny around. This looks good. What is this? Wait a minute. 123, multi-attack. Oh yeah, yeah. I played Project 99. Or P99. I used to play that when I was trying to find fill the void between losing EverQuest Online Adventures and losing Vanguard. I had to find something, so I started playing a whole bunch of things. Usually EverQuest 2 and anything related to EverQuest 1, just so I could see if I could find a game that was similar to those two. They're close, but not quite. Not quite. Okay, so this has ability mod, this has crit chances, so this is way better than what I got right now, especially for this 113 piece. So we'll take that off. Let's see. We're just waiting to see if we can get a group. I might ask the guild here too if they need a surge. Alright, let's take this off. So someone in our guild Discord was saying that they might blend us into live servers after this. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they heard. That's kind of scary. Is this the same one? 396. Oh no, these are different. Okay, wait. 396, 28.7 multi-attack. Which one's better? Oh, that one has multi-attack on it. That's way better. And it has crit chance. So now we need to take the thing off of it. Dormant Reclamation. Alright. Of extra attacks. Okay. They recreated the original game as close as they could. Hey, Bizzle. Yeah, it's good when those private servers do that. For the people that, you know, are looking for that type of stuff. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to probably get some new adornments here. What's up, dude? Okay, so that was one of the items that was an upgrade. There's probably more. This necklace, let's see. 121, it has crit chance, DPS. Everything's better. I don't need casting speed, so I think this is gonna be an upgrade too. Now, where did that necklace go? Where'd you go, necklace? Is it... Here you are. No. No, where did you go? Need to find you. It is lost. I can just sort. That'll help me find this thing. Gonna be the one with the piece in it. Oh, right here. Okay. Dormant critical chance. Okay. We're waiting for a group, guys. I know it looks like I'm doing a lot of nothing, but I promise you, I'm gonna be doing something. Well, I think I'm gonna be doing something. Let's see here. Let's see. Alright. So, I don't see anybody. I might have to make a group. It's never had luck looking for a group. Of course, I haven't really done looking for random groups in a long time. Oh, there's an invite from somebody. Who is it? I have no idea. We don't have a tank. Okay, I do not know these people. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw. Oh, I'm already in there. We're already in there. We'll keep that open because we want to see who we're... Or a healer? Yeah, healer's nice too. $17 people on a Thursday. That's not bad. Making sure the people that invited me are not in the group because I wouldn't know. There's a lot of new people that I don't really know in the guild right now. If you know any tank or heals, please ask. Well, God's on, but he looks like he's already doing something. Zoe doesn't even look like she's on. And everybody else, I don't really know. Let's see here. Alright, yeah, this gear down here is not that good. I'm guessing the WoW gear is still relevant. Oh, hey. Hey, God. What's up? This gear doesn't look good at all. It's absolutely horrible. Like, this might be better. But once I do, if I ever do epic repercussions, this, my epic weapon, my mythical weapon will be upgraded. I don't know. He's not doing anything, is he? You want to tank a random group, Soul Assassin? It does not improve my weapon? What? How dare you say things? The Blime weapons come out next week? I don't even know what that means. Also, some Hunter Quest stuff is being added midweek or something, right? Sitting there looking all cute and shit. It turns into a buff. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I didn't play any of this expansion. I know nothing about this expansion.
Hi.
Hey, Vithar. Let's get something started, but raid forms in 15. Obviously. Sublime Blade. Isn't that nice? What does Sublime stuff drop from? You need that? Uh-oh, we got a healer. Now we just need a tank. Some random ass people. I've never seen any of these people. Hillian. Alright. Oh, we're going to... Are we going to the Vastly Deep? Where are we going? That's my question. Raid tokens? Ah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been done random groups for a long time. Pretty much since I joined Relapse. I rarely have full-on random groups. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that you don't meet any new people. These aren't a talkative bunch anyway. They haven't said a word, so... Oh! We do have someone I know. I just don't know who this is, but I know... They're Thunder Thighs. They're Thunder Thighs. Their other character. I don't know. I think they're in Hold My Beer. I don't know them well. I just know them from other streams. That's not Thunder? Oh. I thought this was his ult. This is his Shadow Knight. Or someone who knows Thunder Thighs. I don't know them, but I know them from other streams. I've seen them play with other people's. Oh, okay. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm probably in the wrong place. Vastly deep. Vastly deep. Okay, I need to go up there, I guess. Is the DD down here? Is it down here? Let's see. This ain't the DD. Digging in the dirt. I have no idea. I think we're doing the daily double, yes. I have no idea where it's at, though.
I greet you.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Looks like someone else is picking it up, so I'll let them do that. And hopefully they'll share and be nice.
Hello. Well.
I really just looked for a random group. I just still need AAs. I don't care about the marks. I don't see the marks being that beneficial right now, so... I mean, I'm getting upgrades in the dungeons that are a little better. Some of them. Yeah, it's dumb. It's El Dumbo. What I think. So hopefully, sounds Gucci. I used to say Gucci. Gucci? Gucci? What? He says, oh, hot toddy. Think I never fall in love. Goosey? I don't know. They didn't spell it right, so I don't know what he's saying. Maybe I just don't understand his slang. Oh wait, why can I never find where I go for this vastly deep stuff? Where is vastly deep entrance? Why can I never find it? Someone help! Go straight, nerd. Left side of those stairs. Oh. Sorry, Bizzle. I didn't play this expansion, Bizzle. Sorry. Sorry. A child? I'm a child at heart. Alright, let's see how bad we can get kicked out of this group. No, I'm just kidding. See here. Let's throw up some buffs. Let's do some things. There is no other... Target is not dead. I was... Okay, whatever. Anyway. Hold my beer. See, I was right. I knew he was going to hold my beer. But I really do not know anybody in this group. And they don't talk. That's okay. I will talk. I will fill the void. We can turn off the vision buff thing, please. What? What? Why am I dying? Oh gosh, I gotta... Oh. What kind of healer do we got? A mystic? Yeah, we were just talking about it before you joined, Bizzle. It sounds sexy. Sounds like good news to me. Every company under EA and Activision should just leave and get published by some good company that does not force microtransactions and dumb stuff. I keep on trying to give gravitas to Zoe. I need to change my macro here. All right. I hope they like end up really changing how they do the payment setup of Destiny, because really it's crap right now. It's just money grubbing greediness. They should just give a lot of those updates for free, since you've already paid full price for the game, and then these DLC packs. It's just ridiculous. I feel like they wanted a troubadour and they got a dirge, because there's no scouts in this group. The only problem with this is that they're just not going to wait for me to play marbles. They're just random people. They will not care if I want to play marbles. Let me change this really quick first. The heal. Alien. Alright. There we go. I feel better about it. A drenched lockbox. I need to mess with Drox UI's macro system outside the game, as well as Act. They do a lot of cool things, and I just don't take advantage of them. It's like playing World of Warcraft with no add-ons. Before all the add-ons, it was okay, but all the add-ons you could have made it cooler. La 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 dirgin. See, I would try to do. See, I could do cheese balls, but it's gonna be. He's still level 80, and there's not many. Like, the problem with this server is everybody's doing the latest stuff. They're all 90, doing marks. So do you guys think that rumor of this going live after this happening? I don't see it happening. Maybe someone's just talking out of their ass. Like, this is probably They probably make more money with this server than they do with live. I'm just assuming, though. I mean, they probably make initial money with the expansions, you know, people buying the collector's edition, but I don't think they make a consistent, you know, the more money comes from, I think, this type of server. I don't know, though. I think they would lose a lot of people if they all of a sudden dropped it and made it into a live server. I know I would leave. I would have no reason to play this anymore, and I know a lot of people that are playing this currently would leave the server if it went to live all of a sudden. It would be sad. Sad and scary. I'm really starting to have a lot more faith in freaking Pantheon, though. Like, I put a video up the other day that just shows you the people that are behind it, and they're all like stand up, know how to run a company, know how to take it from conception to you know, a full product. It's not a bunch of freaking people like Ashes of Creation has, who looks like they're trying to screw the community right now. Might just end up not coming out. I don't think Ashes of Creation, it might not come out. It's just kind of iffy, man. I'd be gone, yeah, exactly. If they went live, there'd be no reason to be on this. It'd be sad, because I've met so many awesome people. And this is the only game they play that I know of. Well, I mean, that's not true. A lot of the people only play this game, but, like, there's the people that play other games. That's not what I meant. I mean, like, the way I met them was through this game, and chances are I wouldn't be playing with them anymore if they weren't playing this. Like, I don't know many people that like this type of MMO that would go over to Final Fantasy no problem. Like, I can do that because I got into Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy or WoW or whatever. Where would people go if they went to live? Like, what would happen? Like, would they play MMOs still? Or would they just join the crowds of other games that are popular right now? I don't know. Hard to say. When it comes to MMOs, like, people usually only play that MMO. Like, that's their main game. And if it goes away, some of them will go look for another MMO, but most of them will, who knows? Who knows what they would do? Hard to match this style of game. I think this stuff just keeps appearing. I could be wrong. I was gonna play something else, but I had itch to play EverQuest II. I was gonna play a single player game. And I was like, you know, I haven't really played this expansion as much as I wanted yet. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing in it yet. I think once I stopped raiding, it was hard to, like, want to, rush through the content, I guess, to get everything. This stuff just keeps coming. There are spiders on my screen. Spiders are on my screen. I'm gonna say I need that for now. I downloaded Crosscode and I played it for like a few minutes. It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good, and it's not even like it's like 1 gigabyte game. It felt good. A little bit I played it, but I don't know if I can get myself to play all the way through it. We'll see. Yeah, I've also noticed that a lot of people haven't been streaming this as much as they used to. Or not at all. Which I don't blame them. It got really saturated there for a second where like everybody was streaming the exact same thing. The same dungeons. Almost the same character class. I don't know. Now it seems like the one person that's staying consistent is Tulian. He seems to be streaming it almost every night, which is good. Someone needs to be streaming this game. It is a good game. I just find it weird like how Final Fantasy XI, which is way slower than this, and basically everything's solo now, and it gets way more views than this game does. I never understood that. Of course, they've had some big people, like really big people, playing it, like Ninja. But, I mean, before Ninja started streaming it, they were still getting a lot of viewers. I guess a lot more people have eyes to that. Maybe that was their first MMO. I don't know. That was before WoW, so I could understand that, I guess. That's why EverQuest I does well. It was before WoW 2. The reason this game gets so overshadowed is because WoW, like, just swallowed it up and spit it out. I think that's what happened. It's just sad. What I think is funny now, you know how when WoW got big and every MMO that was coming out was going to be the next WoW killer? Now I'm seeing stuff about Fortnite killer. The next Fortnite killer. Like, no, I don't think anybody's going to kill Fortnite. It's just one of those phenomenons that happens. You get the little teen crowd into the game and it explodes and they get tangled up in it, and nothing's really gonna sway them from playing that. Like, you're not going to have. You might. I saw this casting game. I forgot what it's called, but like a lot of YouTubers are saying, "Oh, it's the Fortnite killer," and it might be a really good game, but I doubt it's gonna kill Fortnite. It might be a really good battle royale done right by a little smaller developer that doesn't want to, you know, just make microtransactions. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a Fortnite killer. It's just not going to happen. Wow, is my desktop's a little loud. Turn this down a little bit. I want to get my harvesting and crafting up too. to 90 at least. That would be nice. We were getting the same drops. Didn't we have... Oh, we have... This is the other one we have, I think. I'm just gonna greed on that. My lips have been chapped for so freaking long now. It's ridiculous. Like, I thought they were healing. I need to drink more water. Like, they are just like... It's just annoying now. Like, my lips have been chapped for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Like, not just normal chap, like bleeding if I open my mouth too wide. Can't eat food where I have to take a big bite chapped. And then I'll soften them up so I can move my mouth, and then like, it feels all good, and I put some, chapstick on there, and everything seems good, and then I'll, go to sleep and wake up with freaking right back where it began. Not good. It's not good. Oh, did you hear the, like, I guess there's a whole bunch of, like, real life money being made in, Fallout 76 right now. People are, like, duping a whole bunch of stuff and then selling it on eBay or whatever, other sites. Sounds great. That game's gonna... I don't know. I don't know how people keep playing it. Just let it go. I looked like I was gonna die there. Sometimes this game will do like a little lag spike when you're gonna die. Like when you get one-shotted. It doesn't do it all the time, but it does it occasionally. Alright. So this... I guess these dungeons have an end, right? They feel so vast. Feel so deep. They feel vastly deep. We might play some Tree Humper tonight. Maybe not, because he still needs 90 and he needs AAs too. He might have got 90. Pam wants me to keep confront fear on him. Why? Just reset your freaking DPS abilities? You know what? Why do people care? Why can't I just be a lazy dirge? Why? I'll do it. Freaking do it. Just a buff for everybody. Hey Pam. Oh, we have a dead. Target's not dead. You don't get confront fear this time. Sorry. Sorry, Pam. Why are we not targeting something? Can you please target something? Oh my god, I'll do it myself. Can't count on the tank targeting something. Tell you what. Tell you what. Oh, Pam, are you watching? I wouldn't doubt it. I should have known. Should have known. I've seen you in other people's streams. I should have known. Well, I can't, you know, there used to be a main assist every time you grouped in this game, a long time ago. It doesn't really happen anymore. Except when raiding, I guess. But even then, I don't see a lot of people following it. Even then, so. I didn't know what MA meant for the longest time when I first played this game, because in EverQuest Online Adventures, it just, you just assisted the tank. You didn't, like, have a main assist. So when they said that when I started playing this, I was like, what? What do you mean MA? And how do I do it? How do I assist through a target? That's the one thing I don't like about this system, is like you're always looking sideways when you're hitting something because you're assisting through somebody. It's like silly. Vanguard's targeting system, masterpiece. And from what I heard, Pantheon's gonna have that, so good things are going to happen. Stone of Stunning. Stunning was actually my friend's name on EverQuest Online Adventures. A roommate that lived with me, he named his character Stunning, and he plays girl characters anytime he can, because he's just that way. I don't know, did I do something wrong? What happened? Someone's drowning! Breathe, my man! Breathe! Lift your head out of the water! Don't give up! Don't give up! There's so much life to live. This very quiet group. This is how normal random groups are. You don't usually get a group of really talkative people. But the few you get, they're usually pretty good. Because they're usually at least one or two people that know each other. That's why they're talking. I forgot what I was supposed to do in this fight, because usually I have Zach or Zoe or someone else yelling in my ear what we're supposed to do. This is how I learn. This is how I learn by myself. By doing. Oh gosh. We're doing steps in the pool. I'm not ready. Not ready. It's resetting. It's resetting. It's not doing what it's supposed to. Oh. Okay, I guess it wasn't resetting. Maybe that was Pam. I don't know what I'm seeing. Alright, here we go. Time to die. Why is no one up here with me? Oh, they're fighting things. That would explain it. Oh, see, Pam gets to see my ignorance about this expansion in the dungeons. Everybody else I usually play with is used to it. Oh! We just tell Curdy what to do, or yell at him. Call him names. $82? Is it 60 that we're supposed to drop? I think it is. La 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 lom 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 lom. Oh, okay. Okay. In the water. In the water. Let's see, what is it? 60 and 30. 30 is the next one. Okay. We're getting very close to 300 followers on Twitch. I'm getting excited. Just a milestone. It doesn't really mean anything. I mean, other than 300 followers, but every 100, it's good. It means we're growing. We just got someone, I think from YouTube, that followed me on Twitch because they saw my Twitch streams on YouTube. Oh God. Oh shoot. I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention. Now how do I get back up there? I should have used... Is there a quick way? I don't think there's a quick way to get up there. I messed up. I done messed up. We'll see here. Don't know what this does. I'm assuming it takes me somewhere. Oh. Big dragon. Oh, everybody's dead. I will awaken them. All right. The Beaster Bunny. That's a good Beast Lord name. I couldn't think of anything clever that wasn't already taken. So it just ended up being Epic Beast, which I thought would be taken too, for some reason. Oops. I don't think I gave... I don't know who I gave it to. I guess I gave it to myself. Confront fear to myself. It does help me do something. I just don't know, remember what. They had some dirges tell me to do it to myself. Let's see here. My macros just messed up. Let's see here. Cloth. We don't need no cloth. We don't need no stinking cloth. All right. Are you guys all doing woe? We doing some woe? Some woe, 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 woe. For the longest time. Not seeing many people in woe, actually. Bobby's chilling in Freeport. Rias is chilling in Kinos. Blackwater's in Freeport. You guys are having tons of fun just standing around. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's our tank? Someone is dying. Who is that? The illusionist, a warlock, and a necromancer. Didn't really check out what kind of classes, what casters we had in our group here. The drenched key. Did we finish? Feel like we're pretty close to finishing. Oh wait. Well, that was fun and quick and over. All right. We'll see what else is going on now. We'll do some marble racing before we join the next group. If that's even possible. Could even get all these quests. We were in the cellar. Alright. Sorry about that one fight. Sorry about that one thing. Alright. We'll leave. Can we just exit and want to exit and go outside and repair? I have a feeling we're gonna end up right here again. Think. Gotta jump off the edge. There we go. Alright. Sweet. Oh, I didn't want to go back in there. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Full Neck Castle. Is there a Minder out here? Minder, where art thou? Can't tell me there's no Minder around here. There's actually probably one in where I was at. No Minder? Really? Really? I didn't see a Minder here. Ah, weird. Okay, I guess we'll return home. You guys are so quiet. That's what happens when I don't stream on a normal basis. You guys are just quiet. You don't say anything. Let's do a boss fight. I think we're gonna win. The bosses are pretty easy. The boss is pretty easy. I'm gonna make it harder again. Not as hard as it was. Ratso. Oh wow, I didn't die. I didn't die. That's interesting. Since when did that happen? All right, we'll do a marble race here. Wake you guys up. Yeah, I just I downloaded it. I got crosscode now. I played it for like, you know, just the tutorial. It feels good, man. It's only like a 1 gigabyte download. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I got it on my computer right now. I was thinking about playing that tonight, but I was like, no, I don't really know if I like it yet completely. Crosscode is a indie developer that made a old school 90s RPG. It's supposed to be like a JRPG, but with action elements. Yeah, there you go. A retro-inspired 2D action RPG set in the distant future. Crosscode, combined, 16-bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if I like the action combat, though. I prefer the taking turns, but we'll see. It was cool because it has elemental effects. Like, you go against, yeah, for 20 bucks. You'll go against like snow mobs and you'll have a fire attack, of course, that will do more damage. And then you'll go against fire mobs and you'll have, you know, ice attacks. And then it has a combination, like it has this like AoE attack that you charge up. It's really cool. Like you can take out a whole circle of enemies. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And the story is based in like a lot of like they can bridge the fourth wall because you're in an MMO world, and you know that you're in an MMO world, so you have powers because you're in the MMO world type story, but it's a good story, supposedly. Yeah, we're definitely going to give it a try. Jerry Ass Eater. Really? That's acceptable? Ass Eater the Tricky. Let's see what our peoples are doing. Doesn't look... Okay, Word of Elements. That's Killer. I knew he was in there. We got Raven Scale. Old... Bobies and Frostfang. C. Monkey Bones. I have no idea who that is. And the Fear Rot. Doesn't look like anybody's doing anything crazy. Okay, we're gonna do a marble race really quick, and then I'm gonna do a like go pee, and that'll be fun. And I'll be back. But let's do a marble race. Let's do it. All right. So. Mountain Pass. I think we've done that one recently. These snow ones aren't bad. I don't know. Let's do Robotic Roadway. I don't think we've done that one. That sounds new-ish. Alright, exclamation play once it gets to the scene here. And whoever wins gets 1,000 sexy points. Exclamation play, guys. I am going in. If I win, it's whoever gets second. Alright, got 3 of us. Oh. 10 seconds to join. Sometimes the 10 seconds it doesn't let you play, though. I've noticed. Like, Hardware Lust got in there one time when it was down to like 5 seconds and it still didn't let him in. But anyway, here we go. Starting in 10 seconds. See if Soul Assassin and Hardware Lust can stay on the track. If they can, one of them will get 1,000 sexy points. Which, I will try to add more things so the currency becomes more useful. Johnny has the local record of my stream of the winning this. But some looking for fun bot master has the best record. I'm in the lead, Soul Assassin second, Hardware Lust third. Hardware Lust looks like he's in first. Looks like he took the shorter way. We went some weird way that's way slower. Hardware Lust might have this pretty easily. Oh, no, wait. This is tricky stuff. This circle, it looks very tricky. Me and Soul are pretty even, yet he is in second and I'm in third. Looks like we have... oh, we're all about the same spot, right? Oh, well, wow, that was easy for me and Soul. And Hardware. That was not hard. Like, I thought we'd get stuck on there. Oh, did Soul fall off? Soul doing his trademark race. Oh, both of you fell off. Wow. Wow, guys. You guys need to try harder. You gotta race harder. Alright. Looks like I have this in the bag. Oh, there's still so much race. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I guess... Oh, I heard someone talking. It was the MP. Oh, I fell off the track too. Track's too hard. That's what. It's too hard. I blame it on the track. All right. I will be right back, guys. Quick AFK. Huh. Well, well, well. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Quick AFK. Just gonna go pee. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Let's see. I don't see anybody looking for anything special in group. But we might have had our group and we let it go. We let it go. All right. Did I sell anything lately? I haven't really put anything on the broker as of late. Oh my gosh, where are my bags? Okay. Phew. All right, let's see. Warlock looking for group. I think we need to get what? Well, let's see. We gotta get our harvesting up. We got 11 points to get to max out AAs, which I think I already have my AAs going somewhere. I could be wrong. Probably not. Okay, yeah, they're not going anywhere. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into that some other time. I'm gonna run and do the crafting dailies. I know that sounds super fun to all you peoples, but I want to get my adornments up and my tinkering up. Not the regular crafting dailies, just these side, I don't know what you call them, the tinkering and stuff. The stuff, because that's pretty much the only efficient way you can get it up without, that's what she said. Never mind. It's the only way you can get those skills up without spending a lot of plat. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? I feel like I... Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's right over here. It's right over here. Let's go do those really quick. It can't hurt. We don't even use half the tinkering stuff we've learned anyway, because we just don't. We should. We should. We definitely should.
Hello. I greet you.
Certainly. Alright, let's do these really quick, and then we'll see what's going on, and we'll jump back into some type of group, hopefully. Oh wait, we probably need to empty our crates first. Wait a minute, where did our crates go? Damn sort button! Oh, why does it separate them? So weird. We're going to just fill these holes. Don't ask why, just go with it, okay, people? Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we can do this first one really easy. Good times. Oh my gosh, hot. Transmuting action. Aren't you glad you guys tuned into the stream today? You would not have seen this anywhere else but here. Okay, probably have seen it somewhere else, but you know. Here we go. This is gonna be easy. We're 70 of 450. We have a long way to go on transmuting. That's what I'm saying. You gotta spend a lot of plat if you want to get that up quick. I'm guessing. Like buying... Or maybe just XPing in lower levels. Maybe. And getting that gear so you can transmute it. I don't know, though, because I can't transmute, like... Well, I guess I sold everything that was lower level, but... Yeah, you gotta transmute low-level stuff to start with. So, I guess you could buy it off the broker. It's probably not that expensive. You really want to get it up. Again, that's what she said. But anyway. Yeah, like... I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, we finished that daily. That was rough. Bam. All right, let's... Oh, no, stop. Stop. There we go. The stuff up here. All right, and then we get on this thing, and we do curate, and we go to our... Is it unfiltered? No. Adorn. We need to create those. Oh, I need to buy coal. Glowing coal. I sold all this stuff, or I put it in my bank or something. Of course. Glowing coal. Where are you? There we go. Do need to get my crafting up too, and I got 508 daybreak points, so I can buy progressive potions, which are amazing for crafting. So I'm starting to realize that when they add stuff like that, where they make it so super easy and quick with anything, leveling, crafting, if they make grouping easier, it takes away from the game. It just does. It's like WoW when they added the Dungeon Finder. I'm not a huge WoW player, but when they added the Dungeon Finder, no one travels and socializes like they used to. That's why people have problems with the game now. It's not the same. Not the same. See, they're gonna bring this class. I'm hoping that Pantheon is in at least beta form before Classic WoW comes out. Not that I care. I don't care about the competition, but I don't think I'm gonna try it if Pantheon's playable. If I can play Pantheon, I'll be playing that. If it ain't, I'll give Classic WoW a chance, but I don't think I'm gonna stick with it very long. I'll just give it a chance. See here. All right. See, someone keeps on my Vanguard videos. The couple I have, or the one I have. People always say that the crafting in Vanguard was amazing. I guess I didn't really... I did it, but I didn't do it... I mean, I did it to the point where I could make in-game gear on Blacksmith, but it might have been similar to this. I just don't think you got hurt. I think you just lost your materials or something if you didn't craft something right. But, yeah, I keep on having people say, "Oh, the crafting in Vanguard was amazing," and I'm just like, I don't remember if it was this as good as this. I don't know. I didn't get into it as much as I did in this game, so that tells me for me maybe this was funner, or maybe it was just easier. I don't know. It was complex in Vanguard. It wasn't just simple like like WoW is, where you just WoW's simple with crafting. I was like shocked when I did crafting in WoW after coming from this. I was like, wait, what? It hit a button and it's done. I don't do anything like special. It just happens. I'm taking a little too long on this already. This is the law. This is I don't know. We'll get through this together, guys. It'll be okay. Promise. So, tell me, guys, what would you like to see again? 'Cause I kind of want to play Return to Reckoning again. Were you feeling that? Would you like to see me play that more? Would you like to see me play more of couple games? Like, what MMO the majority of you would like to see me play? I know a lot of people have, I mean, other than EverQuest II, obviously. But, a lot of you have feels. You got a whole bunch of feels for Reckoning, Warhammer. And they're doing a good job with that server, so... They're even giving double XP and stuff on the weekends or something, and they're a private server. That's really weird. I'd have to definitely get better at PvP, and I'll probably change my class too if I took it seriously. How many do I got here? Oh, we got 3 more to do. And we got 1 more little harvesting or little crafting thing to do of 10, and then we're done. We move on with our lives. I'm not seeing a lot of general chat though. It worries me, but it is the middle of the week. What is it? What is today? What, Thursday? Yes, Thursday. I uninstalled Final Fantasy XI. I was going to do this and that on a regular basis, but it's just not social. That game ain't social till like level 95 or 100 or something. You're doing solo with like mercenaries, more than one mercenary on that game. Final Fantasy XI. So I was just like, yeah, this is just not my type of game. That's why I didn't like it initially. Though it was way more group focused back when it was new, of course. But like it just didn't feel like EverQuest Online Adventures did. Oh, I thought for a second Verizon came into the stream. I was like, oh, hi Verizon, my phone company. Actually, that's not who I have anymore because I decided to go really cheap, but I will probably eventually go back to them. Okay, what else do I gotta do? Oh, I gotta do tinkering now? What do we... Forgot what I was supposed to make on here. Wait a minute. What do I make? I forgot. What do we make for this? You also gotta look at the quest. Where are you, quest? Where art thou? Let's see here. Okay. Trade skill. Why are they hidden? Why are you hiding? Why are these quests hiding? Why? There we go. Why are these quests disappearing? Oh, sprockets. All-purpose sprockets, that's right. That was weird. It was, like, why were the quests disappearing out of my log when I was clicking on them? I wasn't deleting them. Knowing my luck, that's probably exactly what happened, though. But I'd have to do them again. Let's see here. Where are you, all-purpose sprockets? Let's do this. There we go. Oh, we gotta get smoldering coal. Alright. Over here we go. They should really just offer the fuels. It just... Come on. Come on. Oh, you know what game I want to try? This game I might actually... It probably won't be soon because I'm kind of low on gaming funds right now. But I do want to try Legends of Aria. It is that top view, which I don't like in MMOs, but it's hardcore, like Ultima Online, hardcore feelish. I might try it for a while, or at least do a stream of it. I probably already have this coal. It's probably in my bank, or I sold it. Just trying to empty my bags out. Alright, let's get these out of the way. Why is there no music in here? Isn't the crafting music? Oh, you gotta go in the actual crafting instance. Looking to sell power leveling 1 to 90. Someone's trying to make some plat or something else. Oh, they're probably wanting chrono. That's my guess. They don't say, but that's what it's been lately. Recently. So we got 403 of 450. So this won't take very long. But we can use some of the blueprints that we have for tinkering. I think we saved a couple that were above 400 so we could use them. I don't know. I might have sold them because I was like, oh, well, those aren't going to be a while, so I probably sold them. Knowing me. Five of 10. Calm down, guys. I know this is thrilling and exciting. Actually, I think a lot of, like I said, some of my most popular watch streams are when I'm just sitting here crafting. I think people just get nostalgia of the crafting system or something. Oh. That, and I usually say random stuff to entertain myself. Alright, 7 of 10. Like, literally the guild is filled with, like, probably like 80% of the people right now, they weren't playing when I was playing on, like, nightly. I don't know most of the people in the guild now, unless they're alts of somebody. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Where are we at? 8 of 10. We got 2 more to go. Easy peasy. One more. I haven't even looked at. Need to go look at our guild house really quick. I haven't been in there in a while, and I think they've changed some how it looked. Something about snowballs. Maybe they're gone now. I don't know. Let's look. Let's turn these in. That's the dailies. If you had never seen them before, there they are.
I greet you.
If you do those pretty much every day, eventually you'll max everything out.
I greet you.
It doesn't take as long as you think, as long as you stay on top of it and you play every day. I am level 81. Wait a minute, what? Why did my 81 armor go up? Does it give you trade skill? That's freaking weird. This gives you trade skill XP for all those? I guess because it's a trade skill quest. It doesn't up your skills in all that other stuff. Anyway. Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go check out the guild house. I don't see anybody yelling for group other than Parcelot, which I've seen in general a lot recently. I think he's a wizard or a warlock. But anyway, let's see what the guild house looks like. We haven't been there in a while. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Call of Duty freaking well, obviously Destiny's leaving, but like Call of Duty left, I think it would benefit. I think anybody leaving these big freaking greedy companies would benefit any developer. Because then they start being more gamer-oriented, customer-oriented. They do stuff for the customer. They make games for the customer, not for a dollar. Well, I mean, they make it for money too, but they're not. That's not their focus. Not for shareholders. I think I got booted. I think I crashed. We'll see. We'll wait. Yep, I crashed. Damn game! I think that's so weird that they put an exit button on the loading screen. Like, it should at least kick you out to, like, the, at least the launcher, but it doesn't even do that. Just, like, totally just kicks you out to desktop. Kinda silly. Now I gotta bring it back up. 1 second here, people. I'm going to close freaking marbles that are in my way. Alright. We could jump into crosscode. You guys can see how cool it is. Not really. We're gonna stay in EverQuest II. We might do crosscode or a single player game tomorrow night. I just haven't decided yet. Uh-oh. See here. The only thing I don't like about the dark UI window full screen thing is it doesn't do it till after you move in game. But it looks like it's doing it already. Just doesn't do it for me. That's weird. That's interesting that it does that, I guess. You must be the owner of the trustee of this house to do that. What did I try to do? Alright, let's go in here. Hopefully it won't kick us out again. No, they didn't change it much. I thought they did. I've been in here recently. Yep, looks pretty similar. I don't like doors that don't tell me where they go or don't let me see where they go. This is somewhat new, actually. I don't remember these statues around a fountain. Hold on, guys. We're going to try to, I don't know what we're trying to do. Hold on a second. Doesn't want to go full screen for me. 1 second. It looks full screen, but it is not. It's a lie. Let's see if that worked. There it is. Yay! It is done. Multiple ways of doing things here. I have to use make it full screen for Nier Automata. I always say that last part wrong or right or weird. But I have to use it for that because for the PC it's like a bug. It doesn't give you the full screen. It does like this box frame around the game. It actually like opened the game to me because I thought that's the way it was supposed to be played. Alright. I don't see anybody. Let's see here. We'll just yell for group, see what happens. Yeah, all I did is make it runs right for me. All I do is make the windowed run full screen thing, like the same I do with this before I knew Dark UI did it, and that makes it perfect for me. No problems. It's a really simple application. You just put the game EXE name in this thing, and it's all you have to do. And then if you want it for different games, you just make a different shortcut, and you just click it, and it does it. Once the game started, anyway. Really nice. There's some more, like, awesomer programs that are, like, all, like, have UI and all difficult, but they make it all nice and pretty. Like, you can add a whole list of games to make it do it, too. I actually might use it on, Elix if I play that again, because that wasn't a very stream-friendly game. I didn't even think about using that program on that to make it run better, because it actually does amazing things for streamers. Makes it where the sun, if they don't have options for the sun, Elix was great. Yeah, I played Elix once on stream. That's all I've played it, but I want to play it more. I want to beat it. I have always liked the Gothic series. I like that type of game. Problem is, I think it can get really boring streaming it for people to watch. Because you end up, at some point, just kind of... It drags on. Like, the Gothic series games, you just end up keep going, and you grow in power, but it's so slow that people who don't understand those games are going to be like, gosh, it takes forever just to, like, learn how to swing your sword really good. Like, you got to be into those games. Which I don't care. I play what I want, and I stream what I want. So, I mean, but I'll probably will stream it again. We'll see. I do enjoy that game. I want to know if I'm going to stream it, that I'm going to finish it eventually. That's my problem. I don't finish a lot of the games. I start out streaming single player games anyway. Let's see here. Like I want to finish Champions of Norath. I want to finish it, but on the emulator, I'm on a lava level, right? And the emulator has problems with Champions of Norath with fire levels. And guess what? Lava is all fire. So it's like, it works okay enough, but you guys would see slowdown like I did the first stream when I didn't figure out the emulator settings yet. It does that a little bit, or a lot. So once we got past the lava level, it'd probably be okay again. But that's the only reason I kind of stopped streaming Champions of Norath, because it was like acting all funky on the lava level, but it's still playable and streamable. It just, I don't know, I just didn't know, because I get a lot of comments on my YouTube videos when I put it up, like, oh god, is this game played this bad Why are you even playing it? Or stuff like that. And I'm just like, it's an emulator. It's not perfect. It actually looks way better than it did back in the day. But yeah, like, other than that lava level, I think the game runs super smooth now. So we might just have to battle through that on stream, and then once we're done with the lava level, it'll be a lot better. I think. Okay, let's just yell out for group. See if we get anything. See what people are doing. People are in Mistmore Manor. Looks like people are doing Ward of Elements. I don't even know what Muppets Workshop is. What are you doing? What are you doing, Pythia? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna probably do it. Probably like I'm thinking solo game tomorrow, but I am not sure yet. But like, it could be Elix, could be Champions of Norrath, could be Nier Automata, because I'm really digging that game right now. Could be Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because that game's fun too. But that's a lot of questing. That it just has tons and tons of quests. And that's the only reason I never did Witcher, because Witcher's one of my favorite games. But it's just like so much. And once I stream it, I feel like I have to only play it when I stream. It's just what it feels like to me. But I haven't even been doing that with the games I have been playing, like that Le Grand Legacy. I played that, you know, a little bit before I even streamed it. There's a couple other games. No one said anything to me. I don't see anybody looking for group right now, though. What is it? It's almost 8. Like I said, it's middle of the week. It's going to be hard to get a random group. That's why it's good that I always have people that I roll with. And that I usually tell that I'm playing, or I let them know that I'm going to be playing. Some way. Or something, because then it makes it easier. Relentless recruiting, looking for Inquisitor and other strong active players. Raids Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, I can't do the solo I could do the solo quest on here. I could go to live. I don't have the newest expansion yet, though. Like, if I'm in a solo quest, I'll go to live. Because at least then I get a merc that can entertain me while I solo quest. Or handle my easy business. $15 people, though. That's not bad for Thursday night. We'll give it some time, guys. We'll see what we can get together here. I might make my own group. Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Hi.
Hello. Running in circles around Freeport, my favorite way to pass the time. Yeah. I probably should. Oh, that's what I can do. I can I need to harvest anyway. We'll go to whatever zones and harvest till something happens. I usually don't do random. I haven't done random groups for almost a year, guys, or whenever I joined Relapse. It's been a while. I guess Relapse hasn't been a year. When did I join Relapse? It was like, was it last winter? I don't even know. It's been a while because I joined Relapse. I didn't start raiding right away. I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty close to a year that I've been in Relapse. Something like that. Let's go harvest then. Let's go to these new areas and just harvest some stuff till something looks like we can join or something. With our even with Tree Humper, our Tease Balls, our Curdy. Originally I played on Antonio Bale, but I have only played Fallen Gate since it started. And if it went away, I would not play EverQuest II anymore, probably. Except, I wouldn't play it a lot. I'd probably just jump in and test stuff out here and there, like I used to before Fallen Gate came out. My game is Pantheon. I'm waiting for Pantheon. That is what I am waiting for. I'm just going to go to Zachary, because Zachary has been reliable lately. We're going to go to Zachary's best. And we're going to go harvest until we see something happen. Let's see. Let's do the Frontier. It sounds... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Both of these places I think are going to be the right tier that I need. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about dropping, even though I have, like we were talking about a couple other streams ago, like I don't really pre-order games anymore. I don't. But I'm thinking about actually supporting Pantheon. I'm thinking about dropping the 250 so I can join Alpha and Beta. I'm thinking about it. What do you need to make? I don't need to make anything. I'm just 250 to join that, to get into Alpha and Beta. If you just want to do like 100, I think you get into Beta. If you just want to drop 50, you get into the game. You get the game when it comes out, and you get a couple of things to get it up, to get my level up, to get it maxed out. And I need to sell stuff on the broker. I'm just wasting time till I find a group hardware. Really, that's really what it came down to. I haven't harvested in a while. My gather is 400 to 450. My fishing, oh, most of this stuff is close to 400. Let's see. Let's do my... Crazy expensive? Well, it's... You're supporting a game that's how they get their funding, so... I mean, I would normally not drop money on like that. Like I said, last time I did that, I dropped 200 on Neverwinter, but that wasn't because they were, you know, group funded or whatever. It's because I wanted some super special collector's edition, and it wasn't even that great. All right. That's what I like. One thing I don't like about this server is I don't feel like when I played on live back in the day, when it was still relevant, like to me, I felt like crafting and harvesting were a super good way to make money. But then I started power leveling everybody and forgot about it. But like I felt like it was needed and wanted in the community. Now I feel like on this server, it's so easily obtained and everybody can do it so quick, and I don't even feel like it's really needed for in-game. I don't know why, like only other than maxing my character out, why would I do it? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to actually do it, but I might. Because it's getting really close. I think beta's going to be towards the end of the year. I think it'll come out like really early 2020, and beta will be like it'll be like 2019 December, towards the end of the year. And if I could get into alpha, that'd be cool too. I don't know. That's like one game I'm really thinking about supporting. But like I said, I don't buy pre-orders anymore. Especially playing on PC. I don't... There's not a game I've been, like, super stoked about. Like, usually it's BioWare games, but, like, they've been... Ever since Andromeda. Anthem looks good. That comes out in a month. What, February 22nd? Month and a half? I'm going to give Anthem a try. But I'm not going to pre-order. No way I'm pre-ordering anything. There's no other games. I don't know. Where am I? Where is harvesting nodes? Nowhere in here. Where am I? I'm on an island. Why am I on an island? Let's go over to the big continent. Pluck. Alright. Alright. I think I'm going to train myself in DC Plus, and I'm going to start getting involved in the gaming companies that are in Colorado. Even if I have to start out like at the very bottom. And then one day, when I'm like 80 years old, I will start a game company that doesn't fuck people over. But I might be a big Pantheon fan by then, so I don't know. Depends how Pantheon does things. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to harvest. I don't know these lands. They're a mystery to me. Just want to go. How do I get up top? I don't even know this stuff right here. I don't know how to go up. Just want to go up. I want to go... I know it's those teleportation things, but I don't know if I've gotten all the ones that I need for that. This looks like an elevator. Let's see. That looks like it goes up. Wait a minute. Is it down already, or is it... Oh. Glad I got on. Use the teleporter, you dork! Hey. Hey. Calm down, sir. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, see? I didn't need no teleporter. How dare you? Oh. Everything's gray out here. I want to harvest. Bring me harvesting nodes. Pretty barren out here. There we go. Here's some shrubbery. I can show you the world. Well, you're the guard. I can't harvest you, nor would I want to. I don't feel like the nodes out here are very sparse. We need to keep going this way, I think. Or they're very sparse. They're not very abundant. Duck 3. Seeks healer. Looking for help questing in Rivervale. 90 ranger looking for group. I don't know what Palika. I don't know what that place is. I'm guessing it's a 90 place. Oh wow, I haven't been here. Oh, and there's greens. I'm gonna get attacked. Here we go. Molten formation. One of the couple things that Final Fantasy XIV does is that it gives you ability, like its harvesting system is like leveling a class. Like you get abilities like being invis while you harvest, running at a quicker speed, harvesting more, as you go, and it's not about equipment. Equipment does that too, but like it gives you better yields, but like you get abilities that actually improve your harvesting and such. Pretty cool system on Final Fantasy for harvesting and crafting, really. You feel like you're leveling a job or a class. And you can do all of them with one character. I do like that system. Though sometimes I don't like the fact when you can do everything in games. Like sometimes I like the idea of classes and only being, you know, picking a path that you are special in. Like, and not everybody is. Or not everybody can be unless they all choose the same path as you. Braggy Lair. I'm just waiting for see what happens in groups, guys. I'm just gonna harvest while I see something. I think they need a DPS for Palace. Could possibly join that. I did Sella, something like that. That's the one I did already in Vastly Deep, right? I don't know which one Palace is, if that's the older one or a newer one. Just confused. Who would have thought these barren wastes would be barren? New? Come on. Where art thou? Where are we? We need to go. We'll go more east. I haven't even seen any freaking what is it? Ore? No ore. Next time I play my Beast Lord, I'm going to, before I start, if I have time. Like, Mondays are really hard. Like, I have to literally get off work and have to start streaming. Like, right away. If I, if I stay to the time I have. But, I'm gonna try to get on and, upgrade my Beast Lord armor, abilities, and all that with Curdy's money here. That whole valley you are near. I don't have location on my map. I need to make that happen. I haven't even ran into the regular panda NPCs. These are ghost pandas. Quicksilver. This is jewelry, right? This is pretty. This looks like jewelry. Keep going the way I'm going. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't have location on my map. Like, I don't even. I think I might have it in my. Curiosity, like, Oh, here we go. This has points. I don't know. Oh, this is mining, but this is still the jewelry ore or whatever, metal. I'm surprised that EverQuest II didn't let you play a panda. Just because WoW did it. This is barren. We must go north. To the north. Are you talking about the valley I was already in? I was already there, sir. Uprooted abomination. Oh, okay. Don't you pick on me. All sorts of things over here. Damn you. Can't you leave me alone? In a Ratunga, do what he pleases. Oh, wow. He died very easily. We like to play mind games, too. Someone's asking what expansion we're on in-game. Rude. Come on, dude. You see I'm busy here. Let a man work. Let a rat work, buddy. Like, can't you size me up? Don't you know that I'm gonna kill you in like 2 or 3 hits? Like, why? Why? Oh, there's a deposit. That'll be the first real ore that I want. That's the good stuff. We are in armor. Oh, I need to get harvesting clothes. I only have a chest piece, and it's like from level 10 or something. I need to get in-game harvesting stuff, so you can harvest like a big boy with a big boy belt. I don't mind checking this stuff out, because like I said, I've never played this expansion, so I don't even remember these zones. I don't even think I got on them in live just messing around, because I didn't even know they existed, probably, or didn't know to go here. This was kind of sad, though. Like, the wonderment of MMOs after, like, say this expansion, the next expansion comes out. This area, just like WoW's having that problem, where the old areas do not get occupied. They're just empty, barren areas that everybody just flies over now. Useless digital pixels. No one's using them anymore. That's what... Oh, wow. Sure. Someone's asking if I'm still looking for... Oops, I ignored them. Someone's asking if I'm looking for a group. Yes. Looks like I'm getting a group, guys. It's happening. I don't know who Xanafax is. After we are doing Cellas. I can go back into Cellas, right? It's not, like, locked out? Or am I locked out for the day? 24 hours or something? Pretty sure I'm locked out for the day, right? Can't do cellos again. I might not be getting a group because they're doing cellos here soon. They're done with the half done with the dungeons they're in. Okay, guess I'm doing this for a while. We'll leave them after they kill the 3 names, I guess. Don't know any of these guys. And I don't know where I'm going. Where is DB, guys? Demetrix Bastion. Don't know. Don't know. I'm just gonna have to admit that you have no idea where they're at. Alright. So you're on timer for Sella. Guess I'm not getting a group. They're doing Sella. Maybe. Need 1 DPS for Palace. Go! Wow, you're going to bed early, Soul. You're done? Really? You got school tomorrow or something? Since when do you go to bed at 10:10? Only 8 here, but since when? I guess they got. I guess Epic Ruby Collections got an update where in Sella. I guess. I don't know. They're doing Sella. We'll leave. That's okay. SH. I might join Killa here. Killa X. I think he's going to Palace. Or SH. I don't know what SH is. Stronghold. I'm confused. Oh, fine. Just fill it on me. Just fill. Just fill the spot. Man. I don't think I've ever seen I don't think I've ever seen Soul go to bed this early. I don't think I've seen it. Like him and Shiny stay up way later than I do in like life. I used to be that way. Like they'll be on at like 4 in the morning their time. And I'm just like, it's 2 in the morning. I only stay up that late anymore if I'm off work, and I have tried not to do that lately. I used to be all about the late life, and now I'm trying to like have a sleep schedule and stuff. Trying to adult more. Trying to be an adult. I don't like it, but I think it's time that I started. Like when I first started streaming this, I'd stream it till like 2 or 3 in the morning. Starting at the same time I did, well, I started about 7:30. I started about 2 hours later than I did tonight. And I'd play for till like I was literally passing out, and no one else was doing. Of course, when this server first opened, it was a lot more active. You could play all night. Now it kind of dies down pretty soon. Like probably in another hour for sure. I should probably look for a group again. Let's see here. Of course, I haven't tried to put together my own group, but usually if I put together my own group, it's because I see a tank or a healer looking for a group by themselves. Now those days are gone. It seems like they go pretty quick. If I can get a tank or a healer, I'll make my own group. I don't even know what these rose things are for, but I have a feeling they're requests or something, because they're all over the place. They're glowing. Here's God's nephews or ancestors or brothers or something. Looking for heals, 5 of 6. I don't know what RH is. I don't think Tree Humper. I don't remember. Is Tree Humper 90? I think he's 90. He just doesn't have the AAs. I don't even know. I think Tree Humper got 90. I'm not even sure.
Hi.
Mysterious. Hey, Vex. What's up, man? Well, this is not going good. I'm not able to get a group. I'm not seeing tanks or healers looking. The heck? Healer just asked for another DPS. Oh, might go. I guess I'm not high enough DPS for him. Oh yeah, he wants high DPS. I wasn't good enough for him. He lied to me. He said it was full. He's a guildie. He freaking lied. Is he saying dirges are not high DPS? Betrayed. Yes. Betrayed. Stabbed in the back. For high DPS. Curdy is everything. Best heals. Best DPS. He does it all. His E-pin is bigger. Yes. Yes. He's super sexy too. Like, sexiest Ratunga of all Norrath. Or just in general. Sexiest person in Norrath. What is this thing? What is this? What? What's in here? It looks like somewhere bugs live. Oh my god, your mom likes him more than you too. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, Vex. Wow. Why you gotta hurt the feelers like that? I'm sensitive, man. Sensitive. Especially about my mom. Why? Okay, I'm just waiting to see what happens, guys. I'm gonna try to get a group. Let's see. Anybody need a dirge? Me what? Me what? I do not call my mom that. Nope. Call her mommy. Mumsy. Mumsy. Brigand looking for group. Guard Templar. Just waiting for a group, guys. We'll see what happens. Got bored on Final Fantasy XIV, switched to Anarchy Online. I need to give that a chance. Like, a lot of people say that it's like one of their, you know, one of their first MMOs. I've never really played it, though. I might have played it for like 5 seconds at one point, like long ago when it was fairly new, but I don't remember anything about it. Is that a sci-fi one? I don't remember. It's free with base game? Oh, I think Grius was talking about that one too. Like, if he really wants to struggle, he goes back to that game. That gets totally old school. It's hard. We like it hard. I do. I like hard MMOs. I don't care if that's what she said. I know. I don't like. Ever since WoW came along, my interest in MMOs has dwindled, sadly. That's why I'm waiting for Pantheon. I need that more thought-provoking social MMO like they used to be, where stuff took longer, not necessarily harder. I think people think tedious and stuff that takes longer is considered hard. I don't know if you can call it hard. It's just a different. It's just a different way of doing things, I guess. The next Duke Nukem Forever? I don't believe that at all. I just put a video on Discord about the whole team, and they're all very experienced and very well know what they're doing. I don't think it's going to be one of those games that just never comes out. I think it's going to be out 2020. We'll be playing it. Now, Ashes of Curation, that's another Duke Nukem Forever. Everybody's hyping that up, and they are screwing their community over. That game looks terrible. Ashes of Curation? Well, yeah, when you decide to start making a battle royale instead of your MMO, tends to go that way. Well, okay, let's see here. Sella group. I can't do Sella. I don't even know where to go. I don't know what to do with my life. Let's do. Things want to fight me like dinosaurs. What? He's gonna die quick. I'm guessing 2 or 3 hits. Why do you pick on me? Like, don't you have a meter that shows you how much I am above you? That's a worm. It's a dinosaur. Worms are in the ground. That's a dinosaur. Wait a minute. Did I see someone else around here? What are they doing? What are you doing out here, Legacy Star? I don't make the rules. Alright. Let's return. We might get on Tree Humper or something, see what we can get. I think Tree Humper's 90. I don't know. I didn't remember. He might not be. I know Cheeseballs ain't. Cheeseballs hasn't leveled since this expansion came out, really. All right, let's look for group one more time. See what we can get. I don't even know where to pick up epic repercussions at. Not that I can really start it for the most part. It's mostly group stuff. Looks like Moby's exiting out. Oh, now he wants me. Now I'm good enough for his group. Killer X. Now I'm fine. He must have lost the group because they started breaking because they couldn't get a full group. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. But this is all guildies. The Frog and Hood. You join to spite. I should join and be like, oh, now you want me. And then leave. Nah. I don't know if I'm pumped for the Blue Mage. I'm probably going to play it to try it out, but everybody's going to be playing it. So, I'm not sure I'm going to give it some time. Just dropping my sub. I don't know where we're going yet. That new 24-man raid's pretty serious. I ran it 10 plus times, and no one could get past the Thunder God. We got really close, and then people started changing the strategy when everybody had it down. Like, don't change it when everybody's starting to get it. And then we all died and they all quit.
Hi.
What is the Thunder God? No, it's Final Fantasy 14 I'm talking about. They added a new 24-man raid, and everybody's like can't get past the Thunder God, which is like the second to last boss or something. It's the boss, yeah, and no one can get past it that I've played with anyway. Bunch of randos, but it's hard. The new 24-man is hard. It's not necessarily hard. People don't listen. And what they're doing with this raid is they're doing visual cues. Hey, what's up, Grezbug? They're doing visual cues this time. And when you're used to seeing little things on the ground, AoE things that you're supposed to dodge, instead of AoE cues, no one pays attention. Everything in the new raid is visual cues. So like he sticks his swords a certain way, you know you're supposed to go this way. If he sticks his sword in the ground, you're supposed to go a different way. No one's paying attention because they're used to other mechanics. Yeah, it's not on this game. Means you're dead? I would assume so. Probably. He has a really big sword. Like, literally. He's like as big as the raid altogether. Plus more. His sword could wipe out the raid if it was realistic. Like, it was with one slice. Okay, I'm waiting to see what this group is doing. Where are we going? Where are they at? The Highlands? Let's go. That is a lie. That is not true. Professor, that is a lie. I was talking about Final Fantasy 14. They just had a huge update. And the new 24-man raid is pretty serious. Yeah, Atlas is garbage, man. It's supposed to be Arc DLC, and they're just trying to cash in on it. A ripoff. It'll be good probably 2 or 3 years from now, but people shouldn't have to wait 2 or 3 years. It's in early access still too, but still, it's a ripoff. They're ripping people off, and people are just okay with it because pirate skins, boat combat that they all could have put in Ark. I don't get it. I don't get it why people like just totally just like bend over and take it from game companies. Like here's my wallet. Take it. Like 76. There's got to be a point, no matter how much you like the survival that type of game, that you're like, this is shit. And you got to be pissed that you blew money on it. But the problem with survival, that type of game, they all start out as shitty. They all start out as early access or shitty games. All of them. I don't think Anthem's going to be bad. I just watched a couple videos about Anthem being better than anybody thinks it's going to be. Everybody's scared because EA's behind it, which I don't blame them. But I think BioWare and EA know that this game has to do good. So they're letting BioWare pretty much take their time with it. I don't know about microtransactions. Will probably come in later because of EA, but I have faith in it. I have faith in it. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. You never know till it's, till whatever, but till you can play it. Yeah, BioWare usually does good, even after EA bought them. Like, their games are good. Mass Effect Andromeda is the only one that they've had a whole bunch of criticism about. And it wasn't even the main BioWare developers that made that. It was an off group. Montreal BioWare. Yeah, but Dragon Age 2 was even Andromeda's a good game. Andromeda's a great game. It's just not up to everybody's standards of Master Shepherd series because you can't be. You can't kill off, the Shepherd series and then start a new one. It has to be a different story. It's a great game. I'm playing it right now. Mass Effect Andromeda, I'm playing it currently. It's a good game, and they fixed a lot of the problems that they had initially. But the BioWare team that did Mass Effect is not doing Anthem. That's why Mass Effect had problems, is because all the main developers were moved to Anthem when Mass Effect was in development. So they had a bunch of second team, the C team, working on freaking Mass Effect, which was dumb. I don't know where we're going. The Vastly Deep. Earth Defense Force. I never have played that, but isn't it like an arcade third-person shooter, something like that, or something like mini games? Like it's like a competitive game thing. So cheesy, it's good. I don't know if we're getting any other people's. Looks like we're trying. Oh, we're doing Sella? I can't do Sella. Dang it. You get locked out of it? Yeah, Crosscode. You want to play a good RPG? I haven't played it yet. I just downloaded it today. Crosscode. Made by an indie developer. If you like 90s RPGs, like JRPGs, this is a super well done one. I played it for like 10 minutes before I streamed today. Done really good. Final Fantasy V is good too, yes. All the most Final Fantasies are good. Most of them are good. You just gotta be willing to play through them. I even like Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. Final Fantasy 13 broke my heart. I know the end of that game, but you mean it broke your heart because you didn't like it? I got to the end game on that. I just haven't beat the boss because I have to grind my characters up to be able to beat him. I'm at the last boss on my save. And I have Lightning Returns, which I heard is really good. I have Lightning Returns and I have X, 13-2 or whatever. Whatever it is. Is the horse beaten to death? 3 games? I don't know what we're doing.
Hi.
Yay, Original. What's up, man? I don't know how active I'm gonna... Oh, we have a 90 Warden. Oh my gosh, get the 90 Warden. Come on, people. Get him. Get him. Oh man, I might have to join Pam again. He's looking for DPS and heals. Doing an essay, needed a break. When I did college, I think if I did it now, I'd be way more disciplined. But when I did college, all I did is take the opportunity to get student loans and play games. I still passed all my classes but one, but I was super slacky. Like, all I did is play Skyrim. And what was the other game I was playing that time? Probably Rift when I was in school. Played Rift, the MMO. Oh, probably Vanguard still too. Yeah, I just spent time playing games. Really bad decision. But I still passed my grades. Somehow. I think the class I flunked was the one I wanted the most, which was computer science, like the starting of JavaScript. Then I was going to move on to C++, but I never did any of the programming except when I was bored. Rift. Yes. We got the warden, yes. We're going places. Ooh, a duty, honor, and country, huh? Wow, what school do you go to, Original? Well, you don't have to disclose that if you don't want to. You go to any way east or way west school, you're probably going to get kicked out of the high school. Oh, yeah, I forgot you're younger. Oh, okay. You're not going to a college. Your professor would probably kick you out if you were having speeches like that. Or essays like that. Sounds Nazi! Alright, looks like we got a spot for one more person. We're going to be doing something, I don't know what yet. This poem. Oh, you had to write a... Oh, wow. Okay. I had to write a big old freaking thesis and big-ass essay on a whole bunch of stuff. Like, when I went to college, my history teacher made me write in more than my English class. I had to write more in my history class than I did in my English class that was about writing. I had to write, everything we wrote was everything. We had to write about everything. But I wrote a, what is it called? I had to write some type of huge ass thing on I can't even think of the damn book right now. A New World. New World, where dystopias, future dystopias. I like the book, but I wouldn't want to write about it again. Brazilian butts, yes. That would be an excellent thing to write about and to talk about in general. Because Brazilians have nice butts. They're known for their butts. We cannot deny that most Brazilians, the average Brazilian has a very nice bottom, I would say. "100% of butts are fake." Well, maybe in America, not in Brasilia, not in Brazil. America, it's like a craze now. Because no one can feel good about themselves. They always got to change everything. I blame the Kardashians. They make women want to all have big butts. And I don't blame them because I'm a butt man. I get it. Women with big butts are hot. But I don't like overly super unnatural booties. Just like boobies too. You don't want big, like doesn't match their body things. I don't anyway. Maybe other people do. I don't know. Don't you ever say that about boobies? You like big boobies? I don't know. I don't know. I know many girls, including family members, that were petite women, and they got implants because they didn't feel adequate enough, obviously, or didn't feel womanly enough, and it just didn't look right because they got way too big. They got way too big to their body. Some, you know. This sounds like fake news. Fake news! Fake news, guys. Fake news. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we have something going. I just don't know what. Me and Wobbly Dog are chilling. All these people are outside. Collision. Collision or what? I'm confused. Oh wait, I missed. Reduction surgery should be a crime. You know, I would agree with you, but I did have a girl that I dated. She had way bigger boobs than the rest of her. And she had such back pain. Such ridiculous back pain that she could really not do anything. So when she said she was going to get a reduction, I didn't blame her, but I think you should just keep the way you are. I mean, you could eliminate your breast size just by working out. Doing bench press as a woman. I mean, it'd probably be a little harder if you're already somewhat overweight. But if you're already a like somewhat built woman, if you started working on your chest, you could lower your breast size that way. I don't know. Everybody's looking for a quick fix. Later, Original. Thanks for checking in, dude. It's just like that, what's his face? Like, I'm tired of seeing fake shit, man. Like, everything we see, like, on Instagram, Facebook, social networks, TV, movies, a lot of it's fake for men and women. Nothing's just real anymore. Like Kendrick Lamar has that part of the song where he's like, I want to see a booty with stretch marks. Because most real big booties have stretch marks or cellulite or something. They're not just perfect. I mean, I've dated a girl that had a really big butt and didn't have either one of those problems, but yeah, like, tired of the fakeness. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't care if, like, the girl I was dating had something like that as long as I was attracted to it, I guess. I mean, maybe I wouldn't even know. Like, would I be able to tell? Maybe if she looked natural anyway? I do not know what we're doing. We got this amazing group, and I don't know what we're doing with it. Any mark zone. Uh-oh. Why, did you pass out? Did she not know you were drinking? Or what happened, man? That doesn't sound good. I don't know if it doesn't sound good or it sounds funny. I'm not sure yet. Am I asleep? No, I'm fine. What are we doing? Yeah, we need to go. Froggenhood's right. Wherever we're going, we need to go. Yes, I heard that game's gotten really good. I can actually download it right now. I got the Xbox Live Pass or whatever. I want to try Forza too, but it's such a big download. I don't want to take up a lot of space on my computer if I'm not going to play it. Yeah, that's what I heard. And going through Windows downloader is freaking hell. Like, it's a horrible downloader. It takes forever. You'd think they would be better at it. Yeah, that's not bad. Most games are 50 gigabytes to 100 gigabytes these days, man. It's ridiculous. All these AAA games are almost all that size. I'm not gonna reset that. I guess you can reset it pretty soon. Okay, later, Vex. Thanks for checking in, man. Man, I'm just gonna run up and sell you right now. These guys are like standing around doing nothing. I reset it. I guess you can reset it pretty quick. I thought you had to wait, but guess not. I just can't get the daily update, I guess. I don't know why we're just standing around. It's like people are scared. They're scared to play. Oh my gosh, why am I lagging like nuts? The zone is currently unavailable. Well, screw you. I didn't want to go in there anyway. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, Windows 10 is very good for, like, compared to like Vista and 7, like game-wise, for gamers, it's great. Like when I switched from XP to 7, it did wonders for gaming. But then when I went from all the way to XP to 10, way super better for gaming. Like I was hesitant because a lot of games didn't work for 10 right away. But now that pretty much every game that comes out works for 10, and those days are behind us, it's really good for gaming. Not a big load, doesn't really cause games to run poorly. Doesn't hog up memory or anything compared to like other OSs. You only have 7 on the computer. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a problem with a lot of the newer games. They might not support 7 anymore, or after a while. Some of them. Guys are taking forever. Oh, we got a full group. We're moving on. I just want AAs, man. Just want AAs. You bought it and couldn't install? I'm sorry, dude. That sucks.
Hi.
What's up, Bacon? Yeah, I want to try Forza and Sea of Thieves. There's big downloads that take up a lot of space, though, so I got to decide what other games that I want to take off. I fill up my hard drives. I got at least 2 terabytes, and I fill them up to where they at least have 100 gigabytes left, because I don't want to completely fill them. So I usually decide, like, what games am I not playing? And then I'll put those bigger games on. Like, if I want to play Final Fantasy 15, that's like almost 100 gigabytes. 100 gigabytes. Just rolled a Necro on EQ Reborn. Is that the one that's like kind of like 1999, but it goes up to a certain expansion? I think you were telling me about the other day. I need to try. I constantly try EverQuest, but I need to try it again. I keep on uninstalling and installing it, and I never play it. Yeah, the one that stops at okay, Velius. Sea of Thieves took a while for me to download, and I have gig speeds. Because Windows Downloader sucks. It does. It's very poorly implemented. They don't care to give you the max bandwidth or power from your computer to download for some reason. And I got kicked out. What's going on here? Yeah, see, like I played. I have a character in the world. Really? Really? Do I have to exit all the way out? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna exit out here. And no toxic fucks? Well, did P99 have some toxic fucks? I don't know. I used to play on there for a little bit. Not very long. Like, I love the idea of EverQuest, but the old mechanics sometimes get to me. I'm like, this could be better. Like, I don't like the RP stuff where you have to type in stuff to say back to the NPC. I hate that. And sometimes you don't say the exact right thing, it won't do the quest. I don't like that. We're loading back in, guys. I don't know why it kicked me. Damn EverQuest II. Yeah, there's some things about old EverQuest that I didn't like. Like, at least EverQuest Online Adventures, because they made it for the console, they didn't have you type in weird stuff like that. You had to figure out where stuff was. Like that, but that wasn't a bad, that's not bad. I like having, you know, not my handheld in games, but I don't like things that just are not necessary, like typing into the NPC. Like, you shouldn't have to type stuff to the NPC. Oh man. Should probably leave this place first and then see why I got kicked. Man, they better not have took my spot already. After waiting all that time. Alright. Let's change this really quick. We're doing the same freaking dungeon we did earlier. That's okay, though. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. We're really here just for AAs. We don't really... The marks don't seem needed right now. I don't see anything, like, really beneficial for the marks that I absolutely need. One day, I still think I like playing tanks the most on here, but I just can't get tanking and streaming down together. I am a horrible tank when I stream. Or I'm just super quiet and not paying attention. So I'm suffering one or the other. I can't just like play the tank relaxed like I can like a healer or anything else. It's weird. Because I can play Final Fantasy, which is a lot more moving around, a lot more paying attention than this game. And tank on that, and I'm fine. But with this game, it feels like, maybe it's because I'm just not comfortable tanking, because I don't do it enough. If I did enough, I could probably just sit back and tank and stream, no problem. But I just don't do it enough, because most of the time I'm playing this, I'm streaming it. Our tank dropped off the edge, I'm pretty sure. Yep, he did. He's down there. Oh, wait, we gotta... Ooh, wait a minute. I don't want to give it to Killa. We want to get the Frog and Hood. He's a higher level. There we go. I guess I'll give it to Killer X then. Alright. Someone else already gave him something similar that is blocking my battle cry. Yeah. I remember when I was really playing this when it was still like you could still group on live pretty well. And I was in a pretty active guild, and then I came back one day and I was the only one signed into my guild and no one was playing anymore, and that's pretty much when I stopped playing. I stayed in the guild to get the guild, you know, use the guild crafting to get myself to 90-95, and then I was like, okay, I'll try to find another active guild, and couldn't really find one. I asked General, I was like, looking for active guild, you know, whatever, and they just like laughed at me. Like, good luck. I was like, what? Like, what happened between when I played and... I think Daybreak... I think when SOE went down, a lot of people left. Not necessarily because Daybreak did a bad job, but they were kind of just already done with the situation. I don't know. It's really sad when you, like, really connect with people and all of a sudden you log into a game after a while and then you just notice people are just dropping like flies. And all those connections you made are gone! They're gone unless they're real life friends, like you talk to them on the phone or something. Really sad when that happens. Like when Vanguard shut down, I was just like, there's a whole bunch of people that, like, I really, really knew them. Like, they would have me over their house if I was in their state and stuff. Like, and I don't know where they're at now. They're just gone. They're just gone. I used to have them on Facebook, or no, I had them on MySpace, but there's no MySpace ain't around anymore, so I lost that connection with them. I deleted MySpace and I can't find them on Facebook or anything, so I was just like, oh well, guess they're just lost people. I would really like to know what they were playing right now. Some of those people, I'm pretty sure they're pretty sure they're still playing MMOs. They're playing something out there on some server, and we could reunite and play again like good old days. But if anything, you can always find new people. The great thing about MMOs. Pantheon, yes. I think Pantheon's gonna bring many of the people I played in Vanguard and EverQuest Online Adventures and a whole bunch of other games that are gonna be playing that. Because if they know anything about Pantheon, it's gonna be very similar to those games. Will bring us together, yes. It'll bring all the lost souls of social MMOs together. We'll no longer be forced to play these theme park MMOs that WoW has brought upon us. Even though EverQuest is technically a theme park MMO, it's not a sandbox. But it's different. It's different compared to WoW. Like Gruzbug. I played on server... Wait, anyone play on Vanguard server X? Oh. Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying now. Yeah, people are going to be asking, have you played on this server? Because they're going to know. It's going to be the same crowd of people. Yeah. I don't even remember what... I was really dedicated to Vanguard. Vanguard's my favorite MMO. And I don't remember what my server was because they consolidated them so much. Like, I think I was on Zith? Or Zenith or something like that, and then they consolidated it again. I was on a big server at first, and then they they condensed us to another server, and they renamed it or some shit, and I don't remember like even what server I was on anymore. Exos? It was with an X though. I'm trying to remember what server it was called. I can't even remember my guild in there because we changed guilds so many times. Because I started a guild with 2 other people I randomly met in the game, and I was one of the guild leaders. And then we joined another guild to make ourselves, you know, a formidable force and start raiding. And I don't remember like what we got changed into anymore. Yeah, exactly. Let's start a Pantheon guild. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Oh, Vanguard. Sad. That game probably shouldn't have got... That game didn't get justice. It didn't get the financing. or the support or the dev time that it needed. If it would have, there wouldn't even be a Pantheon because Vanguard would have been doing super well right now still. But it brought Brad to bring his real vision and not to get not to, you know, make his own company, not worry about any other publishers forcing this stuff out. And that's what had to happen to get the whole Kickstarter thing started happening, and it let Pantheon happen. Even though Pantheon didn't reach its Kickstarter goal, but when you really want to make something, that's not going to stop you. And I think that's what I like about Brad, man. He just gets it, and he wants to make this game. Like, I think he said this is going to be his last game. Like, this is going to be his magnum opus. Like, he's going to die making content for Pantheon. I think that's what he said. Like, he's going to, like, this is the game he's been wanting to make and he never got to. Like, fully.
Hi.
Yeah, not Microsoft's fault. I don't know. They wouldn't find. Were pushing him. I don't know if it. What happened is they were part of Microsoft, and Microsoft didn't want to continue funding them, so they had to go elsewhere. And of course, Sony Online picked them up and then pushed it out and didn't give them a budget that was worth a damn, but it forced them to push it out. I wouldn't say it was Microsoft's fault, but they started the whole snowball effect. Basically, they weren't willing to give them as much as they needed.
Hold down.
I don't know what's going on. I think our tank fell off again. he fell off the. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, like I said, I just put a video up in Discord, like, today or last night, and it's about the development team of Pantheon, and it just shows each one in their history and how they're just, like, a perfect team. Like, they're amazing. Even their financial person has done great things for other companies. But Microsoft was promising a lot. Brad was busy snorting their budget up his nose. You know what? Even if he did that, it wasn't until after shit hit the fan. Like, that wasn't the plan. I don't see him snorting coke though. He just doesn't look like that type of guy, but you never know. You never know. I don't think he's money driven, dude. I don't think he would push Pantheon like he does if he was. You might be right. I don't know. Why? What happened? There is a portal. I don't know anything about that. I think that's just freaking people pissed because this game wasn't what they wanted. I thought it was still my favorite MMO, but even the crappy bugginess it was still, its ideas and its classes and everything were way better than a lot of MMOs. I'd pick Vanguard over this game any day of the week with its bugginess. But I think it's just people that were upset that the game wasn't what they were expecting that say stuff like that. But it could be true. You know, where there's smoke, there's fire most of the time. I don't know where we're going or what we're trying to do here. The internet is relentless. Like, I really feel like some people that get, like, think about it. Like, I was watching I think it was a comedian, talking about how, or maybe it was Joe Rogan's podcast, because I watch it all the time. They're talking how famous people become memes. Like Michael Jordan, anybody that's like 18 right now thinks Michael Jordan's the crying man. They don't know of his greatness. He's like the crying man. Hey, you're the crying man. Can you cry for us? like the internet's just ruthless, man. But that's what's great about the internet too. Like, they can turn anybody into like something that they're not, just by talking shit or making a meme of them or whatever. I don't know what our team is doing here. What are we doing? Okay. Like, look at Shia LaBeouf. Remember, he was in like a shit ton of movies, and then they made a meme out of him because he was like doing some project where he was doing motivational speeches or whatever, and now he's just like trash. Like, he's not even like, most people don't even want to take him on as an actor anymore because he's just got, of course he has like whole political views too, but like, he's just like nowhere, like, he's not even like looked upon anymore. Your habit? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about that. I didn't read any of that stuff. I enjoyed Vanguard, so I didn't care of what bad stuff they were saying about it. That was people that didn't like it that were saying that stuff. I was playing it. I was happy to play it. They still had bugs till it closed down, though. Like, you'd put on your helmet, and you'd have hair and a beard and a mustache. You'd put on your helmet, and you'd have no facial hair and be bald. It was kind of funny. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. It still did the chunking, like when you went past the zone, which I still wish games would try to do open worlds like that. MMOs, not games. There's plenty of games doing open worlds, but MMOs. Like, EverQuest Online Adventures was completely open. But, like, Vanguard was completely open except for a couple of raid instances. But, like, you would go past the line and you would, like, lag or lose your mount sometimes. Or you'd just chunk. That was the weirdest thing. Like, I was like, how is this considered, like, finished? Like, you should just go over a chunk without even knowing you did it. He's just, all honesty though, he is just, I mean, for that game, he was just basically there for the vision. Like, he couldn't make the game go to shit. Like, he could be like, this is what I want, and then it was up to the developers to do it. Like, him being a coke addict did not make a difference whether Vanguard was good or not. Now, like with Visionary Realms, he does everything. He develops, he, you know, helps the group, he has the vision, he does a whole bunch of stuff now. But with Vanguard, he was just the face. He was just a person, like, selling the vision, basically. What are we doing? I don't know what this group is doing. I'm confused. Someone go AFK or something? Oh. Maybe someone did. I mean, I'm not going to defend him. I like Brad. Every game he's touched, EverQuest Online Adventures he was part of, EverQuest, Vanguard, he's been part of PlanetSide. Every game he's had a hand in or been part of SOE when they were making it was awesome. Especially every MMO he's been part of, so, like, whether he does crack or not, I don't care. I don't care what he does in his private time, as long as he makes fucking Pantheon amazing. That's like saying Michael Jackson didn't make good music because he liked little boys. Like, that has nothing to do with anything. Yeah, it's probably wrong if he was doing something like that, but that has nothing to do whether he's a good magician or not. Like, I don't know. Oh boy. That's like all these rock stars that do drugs and alcohol and all these crazy drugs and stuff, and they're not very good people in general, but they can play a guitar really good, or they can sing really good. On drugs, yeah. I'm not making comparisons. I don't care if he does drugs or not. If he did during Vanguard, fine, but it might have had a little bit of problems, but the game's gone, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Now it's just Pantheon. Pantheon. Oh, hardware, I thought you were bed, my friend. Hello, sir. Yeah, I mean, he's way older now. Like, the picture they always show of him for Pantheon is like when he was like in his 30s. He's like, I'm pretty sure he's in his 50s or older now. Maybe, who knows? All I know is that that guy has amazing vision for MMOs. He knows what the people that play EverQuest and Vanguard want. He knows how to make an immersive world and make people that keep wanting to play it. He doesn't want to make a WoW. He doesn't ever think about trying to make a WoW killer because he knows it's not going to happen. Nor does he want that same type of game. He's making a niche game, and that's why I love him. Oh, God. Do not know what's going on with this group, but it's scaring me. Oh, he fell off the edge. He's not even with us. Fuck you, McQuaid. I don't even know what you're talking about. Is the Kinos aqueduct system on EverQuest I horrible or something? It's a maze. I don't know, the first time I stepped into Stormhold or freaking couple other dungeons on this game, I was like, what the hell? So lost. I still am lost in Stormhold for the most... Well, that's not true. Sorta. I don't like leading groups in there. Never started... And I never started an evil human class. Stormhold is awesome. Yeah, it's awesome, but it like... When you first step in there, you're like... The only thing I don't like about some of the early dungeons in this game is that they're really compact. Like, it's like they didn't think about 6 people being in this little hallway. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, 6 characters in this little hallway, and you can barely see what's going on because all your characters are taking up the screen. Human Necro start in the sewer? What? That's interesting. I did not know that. I didn't play EverQuest 1 until it was way past it. I played this before I played EverQuest 1, I think. Yeah, maybe. That sounds right. Yeah, I played it way past its prime, like not when everybody was like really into it. I owned it. I owned EverQuest before I knew what it was, but my computer couldn't handle it, so I could never play it. I bought a EverQuest box with the little tiger figurine or something, and I was like, this game looks awesome! But I couldn't play it on the PC I had. You like couldn't handle it. I think it had a Kara, the Kara figurine in it or something. I don't remember. It was Planes of Power, I think. First one I bought. Like retail version anyway. Then I bought that titanium box later. You watch your mouth. Are they called something different? I'm horrible, I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't know they were called something different, to be honest. Oh, I guess I do. I guess I didn't. I just don't remember. Like, I thought it was pretty amazing that there was more than 4 people in a group, because my first MMO was EverQuest Online Adventures, and you only had 4. When I thought you could have 6, I was like, that's amazing! 6 people in one group? Oh my gosh! So amazing! What are we doing? Why is Wobbly Dog down here by himself? I'm confused. I'm kinda hoping Pantheon will have corpse dragging and corpse runs. Kinda hoping. 'Cause I like that in Vanguard. I like the idea of having to go retrieve your corpse. But they're trying to find a balance between tedious and old school. And that's really hard. It's really hard because what's funny is some of people's fondest memories are from like tedious hard stuff. Like, even though it wasn't something they wanted, but it still brought on memories. You still remember that stuff. Agreed. De-leveling, yeah, that's cool too. I wouldn't mind that. It makes you fear death. It pisses people off too when you suck, but that's why you get good. Get good at your class or your job. And you know the dungeon you're going into. What does LTP mean? Learn to play. Okay. Learn to play. That's like the get good thing that's all over the internet now. Get good. Get good, bro. Like, I used to tank in EverQuest Online Adventures, and I knew every dungeon. Like, I knew where mobs were. I knew what was coming up. You just had to. I knew when to loot and when not to loot. The camping? You don't like the camping XP type groups? That's what Pantheon's gonna be like, for the most part, other than dungeoning, I guess. Looks like it's gonna be more campy. EverCamp. I like that type of... I don't mind camping and grinding out certain mobs. So that's just me, I guess. I guess it depends on the people, too. Like, nowadays, I don't know if it would fly. They might... I don't know. They're gonna have to figure something out there. Yeah, Vanguard did it right. Like, you would camp, but you would, like, go through the dungeon, too. Like, it still had the slow combat, but you had to, go through the dungeon. Used to love tanking that... What was that castle that had all the undead in it? That was, like, my favorite place to tank. I can't remember what it's called right now, though. But I know once someone says it, I'll know exactly what they're talking about. Yeah, exactly. What was that? I'm trying to remember what that place was. Castle. Had the undead in it. It was in Thestra. What was that place? It's amazing how much stuff I forget when I'm not playing the game. Like, other people hang on to that knowledge. I don't remember hardly any of the places, what they were called. Other than Pantheon of the Palace of the Ancients? I don't even remember anything. Vegging out and guck and shit was fine. No, that's not right. It had a simple name. It was just like something castle. It was like level 30 or 40 for Vanguard. It was like one of the serious, like, it was really important at some point, but then like after they added a couple things. Ancient Port Warehouse was the raiding zone, but what was that called? I don't know. I would know if someone was talking about it, exactly what they were talking about, but I can never remember the names of places until they bring them up. Which is weird because I know a lot about EverQuest Online Adventures, probably because it was my first MMO, but when it comes to Vanguard, even though I like say that's my favorite MMO, I forget a lot of what the places were called. Oh god. I don't not know what's going on here. Tangrel Keep! That's one of them, but I don't think that's it. That sounds right, though. Maybe. Tangrel Keep, I thought was... I think it was with a V. It was something with a V. Hell, even the first level 20 dungeon you did that was open world, like totally contested, that was fun, too. I loved tanking that. I loved discipling healing that. That's Triangle Keep. Triangle Keep's the level 21. The first isn't that the first dungeon you come across where everybody, like, first major dungeon? I don't know why I'm dying. I'm probably not paying attention enough. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, monastery? You might be right. A tank? Vasquez. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Our tank is not biased. What is wrong with our tank? Is our tank AFK? We just don't care. Wobbly dog, what are you doing? What are you doing, Wobbly? That was another one, but that's not it either. I might just not remember the name. That might be the problem. Well, fuck you. Sorry. Wobbly Dog just left us before we finished the daily. What's going on here, man? Is this group done? We're gonna look for a tank replacement. We'll see how good it goes. Wobbly Dog usually doesn't do that, I wouldn't think. Just leaves us like that. He must have fell asleep. Oh, it looks like Frog and Hood is leaving us. We've done more standing around than anything. Damn it, now I'm gonna have to figure out what that place is called. You might have listed it, and maybe I don't think I remember the name of it. It was by one of the red... Well, that's not right. And it was in Thestra. Wobbly screwed us on this one. I'm out. I like the shaman on... Man, the classes in that game were amazing. The classes, the targeting system. I hope the classes are half as appealing in Pantheon as they were in Vanguard. Yeah, a lot of people like Blood Mage. I never played it because I played with a husband and wife team that the wife was always a Blood Mage and the dude was always a Paladin, so I played everything else. Alright, I guess this group is done. That sucks. We didn't even finish the dungeon. I loved the Disciple. That was my second main. Like, I played a tank. I main tanked in raids, and then I played a Disciple and tried to get them to let me Disciple in the raids, but I only got to occasionally, like when we did alt raids or something. Yeah, it'd be nice. I think some of those... See, I think some of those ideas were Jeff Butler's. That's why we're probably not going to see them in Pantheon. Like, the diplomacy, well, it would be nice if it was in Pantheon, something similar, but I don't think we're going to see anything like that. That's going to stay with Vanguard. I don't think anybody's going to do something like that again. Well, I'm gonna try to get another group. If it doesn't happen really quick, we might be done. But like, we didn't even finish that dungeon, so I'm not sure what happened there. Wobbly just like decided to take a nap. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I was crafting on here, and everybody used to say crafting was really good on that game, and I was like, I crafted to in-game, and I don't remember if I don't think I liked it as much as I liked EverQuest II crafting. But maybe I was just, I remember it was a little complex. Like, it wasn't easy as WoW for sure. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they're both decent. Like, they definitely, like, you didn't get hurt in Vanguard crafting, if I remember right. You just lost your items. Like, you just lose your materials if you messed up. EverQuest 2, you could die. Like, when it was first live, you could die crafting. Because, damn it, when water boils over on the oven, lives are at stake. Let's see. We'll yell out. If I don't get a group pretty quick here, we might be done. Because that group made me kind of sad. Made me kind of sad. There were some cool ideas, but I still need ointment for my butt hurt. I don't know. I played that game and I rated seriously till it was clear that the game was dying. Like, they added that new like world part where the Isle of whatever, where you learn stuff. It was cool, but I was like, and they went free to play, and I was starting to like. I loved playing that game, but it like the people I was playing with weren't logging in as much anymore. So I started playing this actually again on live, and going between that and this, and then it got shut down. And it was over, but like I pretty much rated hardcore till almost it shut down. I rated pretty much like we were doing that tower thing. I don't even remember what it was called. Like we were doing that. I think that was the last raid they added before they stopped adding stuff really. Yeah, exactly. WoW was the MMO killer basically. It was like a Walmart taking over all small businesses in the area. Yeah. See, that's what's funny. Like I played vanilla WoW only because my roommate at the time, which is my best friend, played with me. And I only played it because he played it, which is funny because he played EverQuest Online Adventures with me, so I thought he would like EverQuest more. But I don't think his PC could handle EverQuest 2 back then. He had a laptop and it could barely play it, if at all. So he played WoW, and I played it with him. I played all the way through vanilla WoW, got max level, and I was like, I'm out. I was like, dude, Burning Crusade came out. I played with him a little bit, and I was like, I'm going back to EverQuest 2. And I was hoping he'd come with me. He's like, nope. He goes, I can't. I don't want to. I have no interest. And he stayed with WoW, and I played this. And then Vanguard came out. Oh, yeah. It was just a streamlined EverQuest with newer graphics and newer AI and all that stuff. AI and UI. That's what Blizzard does. They take good ideas and they I don't know when it's coming. I thought it was 2019, but I guess it's 2020. I could be wrong though. But anyway, yeah, like That's what Blizzard does. They take ideas that are doing well and they streamline line them and make them fun as best they can. That's what WoW was. It was EverQuest streamlined with better graphics and longer lasting graphics and easier to understand. Never playing WoW again. I don't know when it comes out. I'm going to give it a try. I'll probably stream it. But I probably won't stick with it. Like I said, I played classic WoW with my roommate, and I was wanting to play EverQuest II the whole time. I'm kind of scared for the future of EverQuest, though. Like, Pantheon's the only thing that... It's not EverQuest, but it might as well be. I just don't think we're going to see a true MMO EverQuest again. I think they might make something with a license, like a Battle Royale or something dumb. But, yeah, I just don't see them making like a true EverQuest 3, not copying WoW type stuff. They had that alpha past November. I don't know, Founder X. I think they're making Classic WoW like it really was because that's why it's taking them so long. Like this, yeah, Classic WoW. They're making a vanilla server. Blizzard actually doing it. But I think why it's taking so long is because they're making it like legit. Because like with this vanilla server, it's not legit. You can still play all the classes. They didn't add back in the small little towns that were part of Freeport and Kinos. They didn't add back the systems where you had to level up to get to your class. Like you would start with Bard and have to choose a path. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be way more. It's going to take a lot more time. That's why they're taking so long. They're going to try to make it as vanilla as 2006 Classic was. Because the original is a little buggy, so they had to go a couple of years ahead, I guess, or something like that. With a couple of updates that they had to make sure they could have so it wouldn't be so hard. So horrible. Yeah. Talent trees coming back, etc. Yeah, like, I played WoW Classic. I still don't understand why it did so much better than this, though. Because this was like, I felt like this was way more hardcore, but like I said, it was more streamlined. It just, people could easily figure out what they needed to do and what they had to do. Where this game, you feel so lost if you're not used to MMOs or EverQuest MMOs. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'll give it a try. I hope it's as close to Classic as it could be, but at this point, I think Blizzard has ran its course. There's never going to be like a WoW killer, but I don't see it like they'll get people back every expansion like they do, but I don't think it's ever going to have the effect it had initially. Let's put it that way. Like, there's never going to. Hogger will kick your ass once again. I remember Hogger. I just can't remember who that is. I remember that name in the game. Who the hell is Hogger? Isn't that like a... I remember that name. Is it a dungeon boss or like a overland boss or something? I don't even remember. Anyway. You're done? Yeah, dude. Might as well be. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it. I'm not seeing anybody pick me up, and there's other dirges looking, but I'm not seeing any tanks or healers. But I should be on tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I'll probably be on tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming. It might be this again. Like I said, I do want to add a night where we just play music. People can pick the music I'm listening to in the stream. But those won't go to YouTube. That's the only thing. Only different. It'll be just for Twitch. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I will, like I said, probably be on tomorrow with something. Maybe a single-player game. We'll see. Oh, okay. A mob outside. Okay, I remember that. Out of Stormwind. Okay. But yeah, guys, thanks for being active in chat. Thanks for watching. Later.